The harvesting of the eggs is done in the morning or late in the night, in the evening. Yeah. We've been actually experiencing some tendencies of flies laying outside from their eggs, but that is brought due to when the substrate is no longer smelling very well. So you may face those challenges, but all you just need to do is to increase the smelling of your attractant inside the larve cage. That will prevent the flies from laying else, anywhere else. So you can see. So these flies have been laying a lot of eggs. So I think now the curve is increasing. I told you these flies will lay for you eggs for about 3 to 4 days at a maximum peak. That's when they will lay a lot of eggs for you. 3 to 4 days. We've come a bit late. That's why the flies are now. So this is how we harvest our eggs every after 2 days. Wow. It's better you leave the eggs for about 2 days inside, because it has also found that once you leave the eggs inside for about 2 days before harvesting, yeah, the eggs also attract the flies to come lay their eggs. They become as attractant. So it's better. In other words, you'll harvest a lot of eggs. So we harvested these eggs a bit late. That's why you see the flies a bit now high. I told you you're supposed to harvest these eggs when the flies are still dull, either early in the morning at around 6 or late in the evening at 7. If you come, if you harvest them uh, before that time, then it becomes so difficult. As you can see, they are becoming high now. The temperatures are becoming warm, and they are going to get high. Actually, they are getting high, as you can see. In other words, they escape. I told you you can have lots of fly in your larve cages, and you get little eggs. So for us, we have an idea how we do it, and we harvest lots of eggs with a number of flies. So it's very difficult, man. The flies are now getting so high, as you can see. But we shall harvest our eggs slowly. Please support us by subscribing to this channel for our animals, poultry, So far we are going to come back and also collect those ones which are on the attractant. Then let's go scrap off these eggs from somewhere safe. As you can see, we have how many eggs? We have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 2, 3, 6, about 9 eggs. Eggs. Yes. You have to be very, very careful. So let the cameraman follow me. The process of scrapping off the eggs. As you see, eggs, they are very, very uh, very delicate. So you need to use something which can't uh, spoil them, damage. As you can see, we have clusters of eggs here. Lots of eggs, as you can see. Lots of eggs, guys. Yeah. Yeah, the reason why they lay here is because these eggs are stuck onto each other. So there is that small gap which is left, which is created by these rubber bands. So the flies is able to lay in between those small gaps, as well as in the clusters. As you can see here, even in the clusters, we have eggs. Yeah, and we scrap them using this type of knife. Yeah. This is what we always do in the morning. These are the collected eggs, as you can see them in this video. To have this number of eggs with those flies, you need to have conditions into your larve cage. One, I always talk about light. I always talk about the temperatures. I always talk about the humidity. Those three conditions need to be well put into place. The temperature, light, humidity, for you to have a maximum yield of eggs from your flies. As I have told you, there are people who have lots of flies, and at the end of the day, they harvest small eggs. So let's measure our eggs onto our unit. Yes, we have about how many grams? 14 grams of eggs. Yes, that's what we have harvested, and now we are going to go on the process of hatching these eggs. Yes, so let me show you how we are going to hatch these eggs. Yeah, we get our eggs, we put them onto our wire mesh. Yes, then here we have already our food inside the bucket. Then we just place this onto top. So we do that, do that, and then we spray our eggs like this, like this. We spray them for them to breathe. Yeah, they need air to have enough air. So this is a good way of hatching eggs, and here you are sure at least 99% to get live larvae. Another thing which I need to show you, which you need to put into consideration when you hatching those eggs, let me show you something that you need to put into consideration when you are hatching those eggs, so that you don't lose your larvae at the end of the hatching. You may end up losing all the larvae. So let me show you that. You need to spray, uh, you need to put some dry, you can use rice bran, maize bran onto this, for you not to lose your young larvae after, if they hatch. Because remember, the food we have put inside the bucket, it's wet. So as these larvae get into contact with the wet substance, they will be able to climb out of your bin easily, and you may end up losing everything from there. Okay, so I was still explaining of why we put this wire mesh, the eggs on top of this wire mesh, is to prevent the eggs from rotting. Okay, because this is wet substrate, as you can see, it's wet. So this gate, if they come into contact with the wet water, the eggs will rot. You may lose many eggs from that process. So here, these larvae will hatch from here. Then after hatching, the small larvae will fall over to find food into the bin. So that is the idea for you to harvest. So we shall also try to scrap off these eggs which were onto our laying net, like this. Like this. Yeah, then done. Well, now the final process is to label your bin, the date and the grams. You have to measure the eggs and then you label the date when you put them into your nursery. Here we are going to try to see. So we shall put our eggs into our nursery. Yeah, we have to look for marker, then we label the date and the grams. So we shall put them here, then we shall look for the marker. Well, show them this one. As you can see here, we have little neonites. We call them neonites. Big closer the camera so they can see it. Closer, closer, closer again, closer, closer. So you can see those small neonites. They have hatched and they are going to find the food. There we have here. So these ones are now ready to be taken to the waste for the waste treatment. Yeah, to start feeding on the waste. Subscribe please if you're new to this channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.